Hey guys, this is Jeff with SimpleForexSystem.net with a new Renko video. Haven't done one of these in a long time, but frankly there hasn't been that much to talk about Renko-wise until very recently. So I wanted to put this video together for you, give you something to put on your charts and take a look at and see if this doesn't help you out in terms of your trading, not just in terms of uh, looking for entries and exits, but also in terms of reentries and how to avoid some potentially bad trades in the process. Found a great little tool for this, and I want to thank Claude from the Trade Room who sent this to me a few days ago. It's called the Doda Donchian version 2 modified. If you go out online, you can find about a dozen different places that are giving this away for free. I don't know who it was that made it, but hat tip to them too. They've done a really great job of putting together an indicator that's very helpful. Essentially, you're looking at some 4-pip Renko boxes. Let's see if I can get the little data box to pop up. These are 4 pips, and this is a gold chart, just so you know. And you know, for last year, that's about all I've been trading, so you probably expect that by now if you've been watching some of my other videos. This purple line running through the screen is the Doda Donchian. Okay, it also adds, aside from the line, it gives you a lot of data over here, most of which you can safely ignore. But the Doda Donchian acts as sort of a dividing line or a marker to help you decide whether or not you should be buying or selling. And it's quite simple. If price is below, you should be selling. If price is above, you should be buying. The beauty of this is most of the time, at least half the time or more, when we get a breakthrough on the Doda Donchian, say in this case it's breaking through to the upside, prices moves about $2 at least. Sometimes, usually a lot more, but it's at least $2 or so. And when we start getting counter signals, in this case we're using the slope direction line to try to help us decide when to get in and get out in conjunction with the Doda. You're at least getting out at break even or some small amount of profit. When you get into a trade that tells you to sell, which you would do here, this would be your sell sign, and when it eventually goes back the other way, you get out on the first close of the first bar on the other side. So your exposure on this to loss is about 8 to 10 pips on most trades. Now that's fantastic, especially in trading gold, because a lot of times you can find yourself holding on for 20 or 30 pips, waiting to see something turn around, or trying to get a counter signal or trying to get a clear sense that you should be exiting the trade. Not a problem with this anymore. Now, what you're seeing is really sort of a crappy time to be trading anyway. This is about noon onward. Right now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon my time, so this was about noon. And you can see it's a little bit choppy. You're getting a couple of mixed signals here. It's not when I would actually be trading anyway. We like to open the trade room up at 7:30 in the morning. So we'll go back to that here in a second. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you do see sort of a red crosshair right here. This is the Doda Donchian current signal, and when this bar closed below the first time, it told you to sell. And so your entry would have been at 1228.00. Price got all the way down to 1224, so that's 40 some odd pips. What was that? 1228. Okay, so it was 40 pips. Uh, Pretty good for a lunchtime trade, frankly. But gold has been picking up lately. I know it had been kind of flat and tired for the last couple of months, but for the last few days, this week particularly, we've been in a lot better shape. But anyway, the rules are simple. You break below the line, you sell. You break above the line, and you buy. By break, I mean you close, above or below. And so, yeah, there are some instances where things can get a little choppy. But let's go back and take a look a little earlier today. Uh, we'll go back to about, this is 3 a.m. Make sure that this is turned off for you so we don't have to worry about scrolling and losing the scroll. At 3:40 this morning, this box closed to the downside below the Donchian. If we're using the, and in fact, let's just go with the price here too, which was 1253.60. Using the slope direction line for entries and exits after we get into the original trade, you would have gotten out here at about 1243.60. So 1253.60 to 1243.60 by my public school math tells me 100 pips on the first trade. Not too shabby. You finally get a sell signal again here at 1244.40, and you get the counter buy signal down here off the slope at 1241.60. So about, what's that, 28 pips, I think. Now here you get a sell signal, but immediately goes back to a buy signal. So you're about 12 pips, to the downside. So you have to deduct from your 130 or so pips that you've won. You now deduct 12. Okay. Again, you get a sell signal. It goes nowhere. You got to deduct another actually only be about 8 pips on this one. So you're down about 20. You'd made 130. You gave 20 of it back. You're up about 110. You're not taking these buy signals because you're below the Donchian. So you take the sell signal here. What's that work out to be? 43.60 to 41.20, 24 pips. You more or less got back what you dumped over here, maybe all but 6 of it. Another sell signal, great one. A little choppy right there. You don't go very far. You got about break even on that one. You got maybe 4 on that one. You got another 15 or 20 on that one. 4 on that one. Chopped up a little bit on that one. Break even on that one. Another huge gainer right there. A little chop there. Decent, really decent gain. All right, here was the. We were here for this, actually. I got a buy signal, so I bought. And the first thing it did is come back the other side and took me out. I think I dumped about 12 pips on that one. But you got a sell signal right in here. I didn't take it until about right down here. I took a break, and there had been this chop going on. I set a signal to get in here. We got in here. Boom. Got out about right there. That was, I think, almost 40 pips. Sold again in here. I think I took 10 on that one. Chopped up a little bit. Sold again right over here and got another, I think, 30 pips out of that. Very close to it. And by then, we're now getting very close to the end of my desire to keep trading. Although, there were a couple, we got chopped there. That turned out to be okay. That one turned out to be okay. And ultimately, you broke through to the top side. You made a few, because you're buying here. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going through this. The indicator's free. Most of you guys have Renko. You can slap it up on the charts. It works with just about any box size. We've been using 4 lately because the gold has been a little on the slow side, and 4 has been more responsive and given us better trades than the larger box sizes have. But we've also tested it backwards on the 7-pip boxes. It works great. It works great for 5. It works great for 10. So it's a free indicator. You can pick it up anywhere. I'll try to get one of them zipped up on the site and put a link up with this video. So if you look below the video, you'll hopefully see some kind of a page or some link to a page where you can go and you can download the indicator for free. And just so you know, it also works great on 1 and 5 minute standard charts. So if you're not a Renko trader, you can still get the indicator, slap it up on a 1 or a 5. Same rules apply. You buy above the line, you sell below the line. If you put the slope in, it gives you some idea, although it does not work as well as this does on Renko. Slope works excellent on Renko, not so much on regular charts. Anyway, hope you find this helpful. Hope you find it useful. Hope you're able to use the indicator to make money. And that should just about wrap this up. So hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.